Hello, I'm Mayor Phil Goode with your weekly update. Last week was a very busy week for the Prescott City Council and our Historic Preservation Commission. During the study session, Council heard from the Prescott Frontier Days regarding updates to the rodeo arena, which includes new chutes and pens. We also were updated on the economic impact study that they commissioned for the Rodeo Grounds. One of the things they reported from the study is that in 2021, the year-round events held by the Prescott Rodeo drew in over 81,500 visitors to Prescott and generated over $33.5 million in economic activity. When you consider that Prescott was still being impacted from the pandemic, that is remarkable. I think it's fair to speak for the entire council when I say we're excited to see what 2022 brings to the world's oldest rodeo and the renovations and upgrades they're working on. We also heard from supporters of the former Mayor Marlin Kirkendall, who wish to have the Prescott Centennial Center named after him. Many residents in the community have expressed their support for this recognition of the late mayor. During the February 22nd meeting, we heard a request to name the same building for World War II fighter pilot Major Frank Shield, who died in service early in the war. I think it's appropriate that when proposals come forward, they're directed at a facility that relates to their historical achievements. The Centennial Center was originally the Antelope Hills Clubhouse, part of the golf course. It was built in 1975, but when the second course was added, this clubhouse became obsolete, and there was a proposal to demolish it. However, due to the efforts of Mayor Kirkendall, the building was not only saved, but remodeled and is now able to be used as a meeting facility for the city and other groups. It is part of the golf course, not part of the airport. From my perspective, Major Frank Shield was a phenomenally heroic World War II pilot. He received 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, which is the highest award for valor other than the Medal of Honor. I think it would be more than appropriate to recognize Major Shield with something connected to aviation or the airport. This matter is scheduled to be considered on the March 22nd Council agenda. On Friday, the Historic Preservation Commission heard from Jim Grissett, a developer that has proposed a new 6-story hotel on Whiskey Row. Building this hotel would require demolishing 3 buildings. The presentation before the Preservation Commission was a study session only, so that the Commission could hear directly from the developer. City chambers were filled to overflowing for this meeting, and I want to thank the community for coming out to express their thoughts and feelings about the proposed project. Commissioner Mary Ann Suttles noted that she counted 31 people who spoke in opposition to the proposal and none that were in favor. Please be assured that the City of Prescott has a robust process for getting projects approved. There are regulations and ordinances that must be met in order to move forward, and after looking at the agenda packet for this item, I noticed that our staff included this comment. This proposed project does not conform with the Courthouse Plaza Historic District design guidelines or the Secretary of Interior's standards for historic resources. The scale, massing, and height are not in conformance. The Commission, while they did not vote on the project, appeared to agree with this assessment. I'm sure that we all will be watching this project carefully if it continues to move through the process. In the meantime, I also want to thank the developer for being willing to invest his time and dollars in Prescott. This Thursday we'll be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the festivities, be safe, and have a designated driver when you get on the road. I'm Mayor Phil Goode. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all next week.